Joe Plemenuk, flight engineer, wasn't born when this plane was built, but he has a soft spot for old aeroplanes, even if this involves a can of Brasso and a lot of elbow grease.
She's a beautiful old girl.
Now the aircraft is towed into the hangar to have the painting completed. The big panels have been spray painted. For the smaller bits, like the engines, they use a domestic paint roller. The difficult bits are masked. On the tail, the position of the stripes has to be exact. These days it's all worked out by a computer. Even so, it's not an easy job when the tail is 3 stories high. The City of Canberra is sporting the authentic Qantas colours of the period, carnation red and white. For our delivery flight, we'll carry the registration VH-XBA, X-ray Bravo Alpha. The painting crew take their work very seriously. Someone's even got a black and white picture of what the aircraft originally looked like. Everything's got to be spot on, including the kangaroo on the tail. But it's the engines which are causing the most problems, and this is delaying our first flight. A big crack is found in the diffuser casing, and so the engine has to be removed, taken away and welded. Another 2 days delay. In the unlikely event of us not being able to drop the wheels, perish the thought, you can wind them down manually. What you do is pull up the carpets here, revealing these 3 aluminium plates. Here's the nose wheel, here's the 2 main bogies. I just open that there like that. We take this thing, which is a bit like a car starter handle. We wind 3 winds in one direction, which opens the doors and drops the legs, 6 winds in the other direction, all the while looking at the 3 green lights on the instrument panel to see if everything's working okay. Pretty good to me. That's good. The days are getting shorter and colder, and the strain is starting to show. The Rogue engine is reinstalled.
What's that then?
What?
Only 3 bolts hold it to the wing, and it weighs 1.5 tons.
Ready up? That's enough. Okay.
Once again, 3 of the 4 engines fire up okay, but number 2 still stubbornly refuses to turn over. The crew try to start it 18 times. People are getting cold, tired and demoralised. We have fuel, but do we have sparks? The engineers use this test box to see if the spark igniters are working. They seem to be flashing okay. The trouble finally is traced to a waxy residue which has blocked the fuel nozzle filters, so at last we have ignition. The flight crew has arrived, but the plane